go see if she's still alive? She's like hacked.
She may have just hacked up
there.
a chunk of cilia.
Ew.
He's good. This guy's got talent.
Do you use a light sprayer? Does your dad use a light sprayer?
And he came back and discovered that his father's dead, his mother's married, his uncle, basically. So now he's usurped the throne from him. And none of this is settling too well. It's happening pretty fast. And to top it off, he saw his father's ghost. He told him that, hey, your uncle killed me, and so you've got to take revenge for this, but, you know, be nice to your mom anyway. The thing is now, Hamlet, so he's getting more and more upset, but, you know, what's he going to do? Is he going to just go kill the king, and what's he going to do? People are going to say, well, why'd you do that? Well, I saw my father's ghost. He told me, you know, my uncle killed him. That probably wouldn't settle too well with everybody. So it's making him a little more upset. And now, at this point in the play, he's just talked to these players, is wondering, the actual performers who are coming in. And he's just talking with them, they did some work, he likes them, and so that already they can add in a little piece if he wants them to. He'll write it, and he'll do it. So he's got all this in his mind, and he's just with them. He's watched this guy do this big dramatic flourish. While all this time, Hamlet's just been keeping everything in as best he can to try to hide it, because his wisdom tells him just to keep quiet, but it's not selling well with him. So I'll do this a little bit from Act 2, Scene 2. Starts out, I think Horatio or somebody, maybe I think it's Rosencrantz and Guildenstern just left, and he's left in his room, chambers alone. What a rogue and peasant slave am I? Is it not monstrous, this player here, that in a fiction, in a dream of passion, could force his soul so to his own conceit, that from her working all his visage wad, tears in his eyes, destruction in his aspect, a broken voice, and all with form suiting to his own conceit? And all for nothing! For Hecuba! What's Hecuba to him, or he to Hecuba, that he should weep for her? What would he do had he the motive and the cue for passion that I had? He would drown the stage with tears and cleave the general ear with horrid speech, make mad the guilty and appall the free, confound the ignorant and amaze indeed the very faculty of eyes and ears. Yet I, a dull and muddy mental rascal, peak like John of Dreams, unpregnant of my cause, and can say nothing, no, not for a king upon whose property and most dear life a damned defeat was made. Am I a coward? Who calls me villain, breaks my paint across, plucks off my beard and blows it in my face, tweaks me by the nose, gives me the lay of the throat as deep as to the lungs, huh? Who does me this? Swoons! I should take it, for it cannot be but I am pigeon-livered and lack gall to make oppression bitter, where this I'd have fatted all the regent's kites with the slaves awful. Bloody, bawdy villain, remorseless, treacherous, lecherous, mindless villain! What an ass am I! This is most brave that I, the son of a dear father Merton, prompted to my revenge by heaven and hell, must like a whore unpack my heart with words and fall a cursing like a very drab, scummy, fire-plant foe! Foul my brain! I've heard the guilty creatures sitting at a play have by the very cunning of the scene struck so to the soul. Presently they have proclaimed their malefactions. The murderer, though it have no tongue, speak with most miraculous law. I'll have these players play something like the murder of my father before mine uncle. I'll observe his looks, I'll tend him to the quick. If he but blench, I know my course. The spirit that I have seen may be the devil. The devil hath power to assume a pleasing shape. Perhaps out of my weakness, my melancholy, he is very potent with such spirits. Accuses me to damn me. I'll have grounds more relative than this. Plays with him, and I'll catch the conscience of the king. Benedict travels around with the prince. He's, you know, a military guy. They're stopping in. He and his friend Claudio back into town just recently. And Claudio's just been taken by this girl, Hero, who's so-and-so's daughter. He's fallen in love. And Benedict just Benedict's just like the live-long bachelor, he preaches bachelor, that he's never going to fall in love. All women love him, he says, but you know, he can never fall for anybody, so that's good for him. And so it just disgusted him to see Claudio just like turn to the dark side, so to speak, and fall in love. So at this point, Benedict's just sent his messenger boy off to do something, to get a book for him to read out in the garden, I think. But that's not really important. There are plots going on already behind his back with the Prince and Claudio trying to get him hooked up with Beatrice. So I'll just see now. All right, you guys stroll into the garden. Too much wonder that one man, seeing how much another man is a fool when he dedicates his behavior to love, will, after he had laughed at such shallow follies in others, become the argument of his own scorn by falling in love. And such a man is Claudio. I have known when there was no music with him but the drum and the fife. Known when he walked 10 miles afoot to see a good armor. Now I like 10 nights away carving the fashion of a new doublet. He was wont to speak plain and to the purpose, like an honest man and a soldier. And there was he turned to orthography. So it's a very fantastical banquet, just so many strange dishes. May I be so converted and see with these eyes? I cannot tell. Think not. I may not be sworn, but love may transform me into an oyster. Till may an oyster be, shall never make me such a fool. One woman is fair, yet I am well. Another wise, yet I am well. Another noble, yet I am well. Till all graces be in one woman shall not commend my grace. Rich she shall be, that's it. Wise, or I'll none. Virtuous, or I'll never cheapen her. Fair, I'll never look on her. Noble, or not I born angel. Good discourse, an excellent musician. I know where he stands. In this same interlude it doth befall that I, once not by name, present a wall. In such a wall as I would have you think that had in it a crannied hole, or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often, very secretly. This loam, this rubcast, and this stone doth show that I am that same wall. The truth is so. And this the cranny is, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper. Thus have I wall my part discharged so, and being done, thus wall away doth go.
I'll go see it again with you tomorrow. That was funny. And he moves quick. Oh my goodness. Wait till you see it. Yep, get Brandon. The little guy.
Thanks.
The little man. Get a picture of his entire room.
Somewhere.
Too bad his roommate isn't here. Hello, I'm Grant's best friend. Notice we're wearing the same colors today.
It's a statement. Got it, bud.
Might be.
Silver.
Where did I get this one?
Let me see. You have a silver spoon? Ah.
Yeah, well, look, you can tell because the way it's touched. How did I come by that?
Definitely didn't swipe that from Batman.
No, you know, definitely not Bentley material. Wow. You should put this in some sort of cleaner,
Yeah.
right? And then polish it up and see.